One of the advantages of doing talks like this, the inspirational, which is a really tough one for a banker and financial analyst, is I'm doing this right at the very beginning of my career with Toastmasters, so errors and amateurishness are perfectly in line with my current status in the organization. So with that, I'm going to let you know, Jazz gave me a very nice tip, gave me a very good call ahead of time, and said, just tell us a story, just talk. What I wanted to do, though, is relate what was an inspirational moment, at least for me. And it tied into not only the week that I joined this chapter, but right before that, there was a very significant event for me. But it was very much in keeping with the theme of today's meeting. And I'm going to sort of twist your ancient wisdom a little bit and call it shamanic wisdom. And it seemed to reverberate throughout, going from our sense of the ecology and environment to some of our spiritual development that a couple of people contributed to the group. And that's really what I saw. Right before I became involved as a member here, I had spent a weekend in the Bay Area in the Santa Cruz Mountains with an organization called the Mankind Project. And it's an interesting organization. Some of the people in the room won't relate to it quite as much directly. It's designed for men to teach them to understand emotions and understand themselves and a role that a complete man would have. See, the women in the room know that men need lessons on that because it's not something that we figure out by ourselves. So they had actually twice as many people leading and facilitating as they had participated in this program. But it was a very, very powerful event, and there was a lot of very profound things that came out of that. And out of that, each of the participants left with a sense of what is their life mission as they were going. And my life mission, I'll share with the group here, was to use communication to make the world a better place. And so I came back Sunday night, late Sunday night. Spent all day Monday talking to my wife about stuff, and she said, well, good, now you know. But they warned us that our spouses would say that. Then came to our meeting here. And it was really interesting because I'd been to a few meetings before as a person sitting in a chair, but I had a chance to hear this meeting much more completely and much more thoroughly. And there's a sense of ohana with this group that I can't imagine existing anywhere else. And it's our affable ohana with this group. But it's really interesting to me that with everything going on, with all of the economic strife, with all the hardship that everyone's going through, that the people that come to these meetings are committing the time, the energy, the support to become better communicators. And I think all of us, I felt like I'm in a family, literally, ohana, by being in this group, because all of us have that spirit. We're here to make the world a better place. And I think what I would just contribute to that, and again, I think you brought up some of this, Karen, in your talk, is for us newbies, be on the fast track. And in the little packet I just got last week, talks about, hey, think about doing both communications and leadership at the same time. Us newbies, let's do that. Let's get that kind of energy going. And experienced people, I know when I worked as a manager, I always hired really good people, and they came to work for me because they wanted to be really better people. And the better you are, the better you can be. And so, let's all get that energy going. This ohana. Let's have that energy ohana. It'll attract. It'll just glow out of us, and it'll attract the attention, the membership, just all the good mana and the good feelings in our affable ohana.
Thank you.